Good morning from Growing Monarch Homestead. It is Monday morning and it is raining, which is good. We needed it. Praise God. Carrie helped me move the Cornish cross this morning, and he also let out and fed the other chickens and the turkeys, which we did move. They are up in the back pasture, which you'll see, moving towards the side pasture where the sheep are. And I need to get some water to the turkeys. I have some treats this morning for them, and I also have some grain that we got by mistake. Somebody didn't pick it up, so we went ahead and took it. And we did try to use this spelt grain for bread, but we didn't care for it. So we did look it up, and we can give it to our sheep, our pigs, and our chickens. So I'm going to kind of give a little to everybody and with their feed, and that way it'll be out of the freezer. We need to get that chest freezer defrosted for poultry when that comes up, and I just want to clean it out and such. So anyway, off we go. Good morning, everyone. Put some water in here. Yeah, they get the waffle. Because you guys ain't laying eggs. You're fat and lazy. I don't think I'm even going to give the egg layers some spelt grain because I don't know that they... We're switching them over to the Cornish cross feed because of the... We've been reading that other people are doing that and it's improving the eggs. So, yeah. Gotta try that. One of the turkeys got its foot caught last night when we moved the tractor, and I put some blue goo on him. I don't see any blood. I don't see anybody limping. Although there's two back there. What are they doing? They probably took off with a piece of waffle and are hiding. You're gonna starve to death. You're gonna puke. This is the sweetest girl. She always comes talking to me. She's creamy. And that's Sugar over there. And it's Starbuck right there. I think they're putting on some weight. You putting on some weight? Don't see any sign of scours. We'll check again because we're giving them a different that feed over there. All right. So I am going to, I'm gonna have to drive back up there to reconnect all this or I'll zap myself. Anywho, water looks good. That one's back on. I don't know if I can fit through the gate up there with this, with the trailer and everything and the deck. So I'll have to go back up, reconnect, go out the big gate and go back down and around because the feed's on that side for the pigs right now. Because drama. I will tell you all about the drama. to the pigs we go. Now this is the story. So this is where the original fence started. This wire runs from a plug-in insulator up by the house. And then they have the top ones all the way around with the gate cut off there. So this runs all the way around up to the very corner, but doesn't come across all the way across here yet. These were running along the bottom, all the way back down there, and around and around and around to what is now the corner over here. We removed all the wire from down here, all the wire from around there, up to where they are now. Ready to go. Would I say that the number on the electric wire was where we would want it for pigs? No, it's too low. Also, the sheep net is hooked up to this, so it's pulling current too. So they have this spot that I will show you. That is their favorite spot, and they decided that that spot was going to be their spot no matter what we said or did. So let me put this in this bowl here real quick. Try that for a minute. I'll get the other. So we were like, now we discovered that they'd busted through late in the evening. Oh, about 8 o'clock or whatever, like that. So we were like, they would not give up that spot. So we decided that we would let them have it because it was late, it's getting dark, and you can't see back here. So then, in the light of day, or talking about it that night after being exhausted and it was a mess, we decided we needed to nip this in the butt. They needed to understand that when we say you're going to be here, that's where you're going to be. I'm moving this away from the fence, guys. There you go. Now, so we took the divider fence for the sheep that we had up there, this other sheep net, and the extra, and sorry, solar energizer, thank you, and brought it down here. We tested it, we got over 10 on it. So we set this paddock up with that sheep net and forced them over to make them understand. I wish I had my trimmers up here. That this is where you're going to be, whether you like it or not. And this is what, like 11 volts feels like. So I want to get that off of that. Cooperating with me. Twisting, right? Twisting. So meanwhile, slapping me in the face, and you. But if it touches the fence, it'll ground it out. Now it will defeat the purpose of this little lesson we're trying to. Now, don't get me wrong. We have the outer fence hooked up, and it has a new 30-mile energizer on it. We don't want that grounding out either. Pardon me, got a mouthful. Anyway, so that is how we are dealing with these stubborn pigs and their ideas about where they're going to be. Come on, stop. That's it. Okay, nobody's touching. Nobody's touching. Nothing's running out except for this. So see, in a small paddock, lots of rain, they're going to dig and they're going to push. So that's going to be expiring this evening. We will be releasing them back into their paddock, and that'll be the true test. Although we do have a good excuse me, number now that we put the 30 mile on it, which was apparently not adequate, and we reduced the amount of pull on the wire by taking out that whole front paddock. So now the wire just I'm so sorry, top, down, across, back up and over to there. So there you go. That's that drama story. So since these pools are empty, I'm going to take them out because they'll use them to ground out, and it's not going to be a hot day today, so they don't need it. I'll continue to walk the wire and make sure nothing's grounding out, and then we'll fire it back up again. And they are busy.
Thank you for staying in the paddock. Thank you for staying in the paddock. That's good piggies.
I did dust them for DE last night, but then it rained, and I've dusted this whole area. So there are little mites on them. Come back down and dust them again, probably when we open up tonight. So get over this one. And over this one, which is hot. Pardon me. Light this one up. Make sure it's flashing. That one's hot. That's hot. I should have brought the tester down with me, but I didn't even think about it. I should always think of that. So this is what they did in the first paddock. It was probably too much. Oh, I forgot to show you where this cave is, that they just seem to think that there can be no other. Okay, so if you look down here, I don't want to go too far down because this is very soft. Right back in there, they did that, all that, dug that all out, made themselves a little shelter back there. Looks like we have some steaks back there I forgot to pick up. Anywho, time for me to get out of the weather, go dry off. Maybe make myself some hot tea with lemon and honey, this cough, and wish me luck when I call my doctor, because I have no transportation today, and the longer I've been out here, the more I'm experiencing vertigo. I do not have my walking stick. Thank God I have that lawnmower. So I probably wouldn't drive anyway. So I'm hoping that she will come across with something a little stronger. I have been trying to solve this by myself naturally, but with what I have, like condition as you would call it, sometimes it's just not enough. Whew, time to take that rain jacket off. It's hot. Hoping I'll get this puppy up the hill, guys. And my neighbor has a four-wheeler there and a four-wheeler there. Oh man, it's not sheltered, but sure would be nice. Uh-oh. Oh crap. It's like totally dead. Why is it totally dead? Do this to me, man. Do this to me. Yes, girl. Good girl. Yeah. I think I'm gonna leave the hay in the plastic bag under cover because they always the little ones go in there no matter what I do. We're gonna fix that, I think. I'm gonna make like a little trap door. I'll leave my hat out here too, I think. For later, in case the sun comes out. And they poop all in it. So I don't think that brush is gonna do much for the sheep. Really would like to get into my garden, but it's wiping me out. Gotta get it out of the strenuousness of this real quick. Put this spelt grain back in the other freezer since it was already frozen. It will mold. Hi, go hunt. Okay, I have the other freezer trapped by the ladder. You're killing me, Gary, you're killing me. Oh, that's where I put the French fries in the bottle. That's hilarious. We were looking for French fries. I put frozen French fries that we didn't care for the pigs. Could not find them, There they are. That's funny. Ooh. You know, you try to stop, but so it just keeps on coming at you. Okay, back in. And we will see you when Carrie gets home. You need to go out, go. Go or not? Go or not? Then it's not. GoPro, stop recording. Power should be unconnected. Yeah? Hi. Good morning, everybody. I want to can I empty the water out, please? Here, I'm going to put that down. Pushy little buggers, aren't you? I'm going to put them under here so it doesn't get wet. Because you don't seem to like it when it gets wet. So it is 3 o'clock and I'm coming back out to make my rounds. I believe I am going to let the pigs into their paddock and pray they stay put. really using the kelp and the salt, but it's in there. That should hold them. Okay, off we go. Oops, I forgot to plug that one in. That's a crucial one. You just don't want to forget to plug in. That's when accidents happen. Somebody gets high-spirited, running around and jumps or hits the fence down. That would be a bad thing. Next, we're gonna go check in at the chickens and see if they've decided to lay eggs today. Okay. You dumped all of your dust bath stuff out. Silly birds. You are silly turkeys. Very silly. Yes, you are. When if I say you're silly, you're silly.
Got enough shade? You're making your own dust bath, huh? Ooh, a big 4. It's a good day, huh? Thank goodness. These pullets probably will not be ready to lay until November. And we've been getting a very low count. So we may just be getting ourselves some more layers to tide us over. Hello? Yeah, can you hear me okay? Okay.
We have sent you in some Lego blocks.
Okay.
So if that don't help you, you're going to need to come on back in.
Yeah, I have an appointment. They just I had to reschedule it because the mammogram was early, and they caught it. They caught it down at radiology over there, and they said, "No, it's not going to pay for this right now." So, but yeah, if I need to come back, I will, and then she can just give me the results of that when I do. Yeah. Okay, great. I will let my husband know to pick that up for me. And that's at Jones, right? I'm sorry.
It was at Jones Farm.
Fabulous. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye. Sorry about that. I don't even know if you're still with me. You're still with me. Okay. So, I think that's probably a wrap for right now. Looks like that Tom right there is getting one of them waddly things on his chest. I hope that's all that is. Little bumps. It's a Tom, I'm assuming. All turkeys get it, I guess, though. So, looks like we're going to need some grit up here. Do I need to shake your bucket? I can shake your bucket. Sounds like a dance, don't it? Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your bucket. Shake your bucket. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, so we will see what happens with the 1.5 to 1.5 year old layer hens that Carrie found out about today through his work. He thinks they're white colored hens, and that they are blue Easter eggers. No, maybe not all of them, but some of them. But anything to get our egg counts up while we're waiting for these pullets. And I do hatch out my own pullets now. So it really is not a big deal to have another breed. If they're egg layers, I don't care, because I would just as soon, they can mate and see what happens, you know. You guys want to try some of this spelt stuff? Try that. Here. Try that. Try that. All right. So, hook everybody back up here. I think, well, our intention now is to run the chickens, the egg layer chickens, and the turkeys, continuing to run them together. But we may be well, we're headed for that gate to get on the pasture to have them spread the manure, the sheep manure, so that when winter comes we don't have manure sitting over there that hasn't broken down. So we're not that far away from that gate. It's gonna be Harry doing it. When is it not Harry, right? Trying to move animals. So I think what we're gonna probably end up doing, since the way this is configured, we're probably gonna end up putting them up further and then
move them up to the next, and then after that they'll be just going in. I don't think they'll be able to get through the field fence, and then we will just be moving tractors and letting chickens and turkeys roam around while we get everything set up. I may do one at a time, like let the turkeys roam, set up a fence for them without the tractor so they're where we want them, blah, 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 blah. We'll see. So. Back home. Back home. I love my little snapdragons. Aren't they pretty? My flowers didn't do very well that I did grow. I have one zinnia. Oy. Oh well. So the water's off. And we are going to go in and chill. Need to go out? If you need to go, go. Go if you need to go. If you don't need to go, come back in. Does anybody else have dogs like this? The most indecisive dog on the planet. Yikes. Anyway. Whew. That's it. So we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.